Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and that is a Backdraft Cobra. This baby's got less than 200 miles on it, 427 stroker under the hood. She is British Racing Green, and she is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous car here. Stroker motor under that hood. I tell you what, Carol Shelby would have been proud of this one for sure. 5-speed transmission, just looking absolutely gorgeous, man. That paint is just as smooth as can be, and the reflections are looking sweet too. Now these Backdraft Cobras are actually built in a Backdraft factory, so they put the suspension together, they do the body work, they paint the cars, they do all the wiring. The only thing that gets done when these babies hit the States is they slip in the motor and trans. You see it's got the rookie stripes on it, which look really sharp, man. That yellow paint is just popping, looking good. We got great looking badging on here. We got the stainless steel side pipes. And that right there is where all the music's coming out for sure. We got a little bit of paint protection on the hips here. That helps when that front tire throws a rock up there every now and then. And then I really love what they've done with the interior. The diamond stitched on this buckskin color interior. We've got, this is a big and tall, you can tell by this shelf right here, and then it's got the drop foot box in it also. It's got the 4-point harness in there. Got the wood steering wheel. I tell you, she is one beautiful car, and wait till you get in this baby and have a little fun. Make sure you put your seat belts on this thing, because this thing will giddy up and go, and it will go around the corner, man. Talk about sticky. I love the roll bar on it. And of course, this is the tail end of the car, and this is what most people are gonna see. She is beautiful. We got the NASCAR style fuel fill that they used to use back in the day. You can really put some fuel in this thing. Back in the day, they'd put that big can on there and just fill it right up, get back out on the racetrack. Now guys, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own every one of our cars, and a lot of you may be wondering what that means to you. Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Let's take this baby for a ride. Beautiful day to go for a ride in the Cobra. Sun's out, clouds are gone. Let's go have some fun with this baby. Tell you what, one of the funnest cars on the planet to drive. I know you guys have heard this 1,000 times, but whenever I'm going to a car show, I'm hopping in a Cobra, man. It's like driving a go-kart that's really, really fast on the road. Super cool. It's sounding amazing. Now, if you stay out of the accelerator, you can actually drive around and not make a whole lot of noise. But if you want to make a lot of noise, you can make all the noise you want with this baby. Now, she's downshifting nice. Trans feels great. Clutch feels great. I tell you, everything about this car is just amazing. And And don't forget, we can ship it anywhere in the world. You see down here on the dash, all the gauges looking beautiful. She's showing just under 150 miles. So basically a brand new car, baby. You better not leave this here long because I'm gonna put some miles on it if you don't let me park this dream in your driveway. Now we just hit over 1 million views, or I should say subscriptions, on our YouTube channel. And I want to thank all of you a whole bunch. We're headed to 2 million, so you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you hit that little bell button, you'll get a notification every time we get a new car in. We're buying somewhere between 20 and 40 new vehicles a month. So we've always got new inventory coming in. You never know from day to day what'll be coming through the door at Vanguard. We're right outside the Motor City. If you want to come visit us, we'd love to have you. We do ship most of our stuff sight unseen, so please come out and visit. We love to meet our customers. Well, we're back here at the shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. All right, we're underneath this baby now, and it is just as clean on the bottom side. Of course, it's got no miles on it. Looking beautiful. Now, it is an RT4, you can tell by these lower swing arms here, and it's got the Ford 8.8 rear end in it. I always talk about these tie-down hooks. I always say drive it, don't tie it to a trailer, please. 355 gear, if I haven't already told you. It is a posi, it is an 8.8. Fully adjustable back here. I mean, there's at least 3 different adjustments on this setup back here. Disc brakes back here also. Frame's all nicely painted up. There is a sway bar out back. We got the Tremec 5-speed here. Removable cross members, so if you got to pull this thing down, it's a lot easier. Early on, these Cobras didn't have any of these removable cross members. You had to take the whole body off the car to do anything to the trans. We got, looks like they've put a sending unit in it for the oil temperature down here. We got a Power Master starter here. We got the fuel filter mounted to the frame. Everything under here is nice and clean. It does have the BMW suspension up front. It does have manual rack and pinion steering, and don't worry about the manual steering. This car's light enough. It gives you a little more feel for the road. A lot of guys who like racing these things would rather have manual steering. Then we got the tie-down hooks up front here also that I'm telling you, don't use it, drive it. You got to keep this nose off the curb. This nose is about 1 inch lower than most curbs, and the car's about 2 feet longer than you think it is when you're pulling up to a curb. So slow down, park back from the curb. You don't want to hit that nose. Great looking tires, of course, no miles on them. Now these are the true knockoffs, just like they used to use in the day. Backdraft actually has a locking center cap, and it tells you which way to turn it. But you knock the knockoffs towards the front of the car. It doesn't matter whether you're on the driver's side or passenger side. They all go to the front, and then to put them on, you go to the back. The wires on this is just for good looks, like back in the day. You can see the stainless steel pipes are looking beautiful. All shined up, looking good. Now, as you get those stainless steel pipes hot, they will change color a little bit, but they are beautiful, aren't they? We got great looking paint on the bottom side here. Out back here, of course, more rubber back here. And I forgot to tell you the size up front. We'll go back up there. 295/40 18s, Stay here for a minute. I'll go back there and see what size these are. These are two 4540 18s. We're gonna lower it down and get under the hood right now. We are under the hood now, and man, is it pretty here. We got the signature Cobra air cleaner on there, just like Carroll ran on all of his cars. Super cool. Of course, we got 427 stroker in here. Now these start out as 351 blocks, and then they put a stroker crank in them to get those 427 cubic inches. It's got a big Holley 4-barrel on it. It is vacuum secondaries. It does have an electric choke. It is a single pumper, and it is dual feed. We got a nice looking Edelbrock intake on there, all aluminum, looking good. Looks like it's an MSD starter, an MSD coil, aluminum water pump with the serpentine belt setup on there. The alternators all chromed up, looking good. The overflow tank for the radiators all chromed up, looking good. We got a big electric fan on the radiator, keeping that cool. We do have power brakes, and I mentioned it is manual rack and pinion steering. Everything under the hood here is looking absolutely gorgeous. The paint work, the bright work, I mean, she looks just like she should, a brand new car. Give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.